Y'all doing today? Welcome back to my channel, Divine Creation. You are infinite. I intend that you have the most beautiful, prosperous day imaginable. And I genuinely mean that. Because you do deserve to live your life to the fullest. Live your life with beauty and passion and bliss. Follow your bliss, you know. In today's video, in today's success story related video, I'm very excited to be sharing this with you. It's a video that's going to be dedicated on how I manifested my specific person. Now, this happened many, many months ago, and I'm sharing it with you now because, well, I feel like it, number one. Number two is to maybe encourage you guys to maybe eliminate some doubts, some fears, some questions on if this is possible, can this happen, you know, all that stuff. Absolutely 110% yes, okay? So if you're interested in, you know, success stories and motivational videos and, you know, positive empowerment and all that good stuff, do me a favor and like this video. It does something to the algorithm. It really helps. So maybe share with a friend or two, maybe leave a comment, subscribe, click that bell, all that great stuff. I would greatly appreciate it. So how did I manifest my specific person? Well, let me give you a little bit of backstory, okay? I'm not going to get too in-depth, but just so you guys understand. So I met my person last year, I believe at the end of February, leading into the first week of March, okay? I was unemployed for like 2 months, and I wasn't looking for love. I wasn't seeking and searching for a relationship. I was just trying to get some money. I was unemployed for about 2 months. I'm like, you know what? I want to make some money. So I ended up getting 2 jobs in the same parking lot, from one end to end. So one at one end, one at the other. And I was working at a supermarket and a clothing store. So my first day in that clothing store, okay? I walk in, I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling a little nervous, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, first day out on the floor, I was a cashier. I look over and I see this beautiful, beautiful girl. The most beautifulest girl that I've ever met. And you know, I still hold true to that, actually. She's grown more beautiful even now. But, we exchanged looks at least 2 or 3 times before I just went up to her and introduced myself. And I felt, you guys ever feel like that instant connection? Like that instant, like, I have to get to know you. Like, you just feel like you have to get to know them. You feel like that they're meant to be in your life in the moment. It's kind of hard to explain. If you guys know what I'm talking about, just comment below. Because that's how I was feeling, and it's a little hard to explain, but the best way I can explain it is that it was like instant connection, instant attraction. It was like love at first sight, to be honest with you. Not like crazy head over heels, puppy dog, like fairy tale love, but it was love nonetheless that exponentially just grew till now. It's just, it's absolutely everlasting. And we spent a couple months getting to know each other, right? And she had a relationship at the time. We spent about 6 months getting to know each other, give or take, about 5 to 6 months. And it was incredible. I mean, it was beautiful, you know? And back then, I was utilizing, you know, I was manifesting consciously, but through the law of attraction. I wasn't manifesting in the way that I do now. I'm utilizing the law of assumption, Neville Goddard's teachings, you know, all that great stuff. So I was a big fan of Law of Attraction Solutions, Robert Zink and Rachel Zink. If you know that channel, you know, shout out. I doubt that they'll ever see this, but shout out to that channel. That was my dude for the longest time. Not anymore. I kind of feel like he has a lot of limiting beliefs and whatnot, but I was following him for a long time. So during this 5-month period, okay, and I know this is a little bit of a long story, but, you know, if you bared with me to this point, thank you. But keep listening, it gets more interesting. So for about 5 months, we get to know each other. It's the most incredible thing ever. I'm feeling good. You know, it's great. You know how it goes. You know, when you first meet someone, it's like, yo, and then all of a sudden, I'm walking home one night and I'm like, I think I love this girl. Holy shit, right? So at the end of that 6-month period, that 5 to 6 month period, I was living on my own. Okay, I was living in I was renting out a room because I ended up having to leave my mother's house. I got kicked out and stuff. And I'm getting a little bit personal with you guys because, well, I'm being authentic, and I like being honest about my life with you guys, okay? So I got kicked out of my mom's house, and I was living in a room. Now, some stuff happened with the bank. Some money got taken out, and you know, I did obviously set some intentions to manifest even more money, but it didn't come to pass until afterwards. Looking back, I realized it's exactly what was needed to happen. So I was facing eviction. Okay, they gave me a 30-day notice, and during during that month, I was focused on money. I was focused on working, on getting a new place, and I was doing a lot of imagining, okay? But unknowingly, I didn't know about Neville Garter, but I was unknowingly imagining, right? What I mean by that is I was doing so, it's kind of like daydreaming, like creating short imaginal acts without really realizing what I was doing. Like, I didn't know that's what it was, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really know about imagination like that. And I was setting some intentions, like I was like, you know, we're going to be together, you know, no matter what, you're going to be in my life, you know, you're going to be my partner, all this great stuff. So when the time hit, though, when it was that last day, something inside of me just kind of fucking snapped. I don't know if it was my ego, whatever the fuck it was, but I ended up moving a couple cities away. And in my mind at that time, I'm like, yo, fuck it. New beginnings kind of thing. I'm like, yeah, let's get it. So I cut everything behind. I was like in my mind, cutting ties to my past. I moved in with my father. I'm like, yo, this is going to be great. New beginnings. I'm going to start making some money. I'm going to do this, do that. Right. And I ended up deleting her off Snapchat. I deleted her. And here's the thing. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you this. I firmly believe, looking back, that the only thing I really did was set a few intentions, powerful intentions. I felt into these scenes unknowingly, because about 3 months later, okay? So about 3 months later, after living with my dad, about cutting everything, I left that job. I was living a couple cities away, all this stuff. I'm sitting on the couch one day. Now, during these, actually, it was about 4 months. During this 4-month period of no contact with her, nothing, okay, nothing at all. I'm getting, like, during this 4-month period, I had slight thoughts of, like, fucking missing her, you know, seeing how she's doing. Like, she came up into my mind randomly and shit like that. And during that 4-month period, okay, I was sitting on the couch one day. Okay, and oh, let me tell you this. So also during that 4-month period, I wrote a list, okay, and this was inspired by one of Robert Zink's scripting videos. I wrote a list of all the qualities that I desire in a partner, everything that I must have, everything that I will not have, and things that if they show up, I wouldn't necessarily prefer, but I can manage if they do. I got very, very clear on everything, like, she gotta be out. And of course, I wasn't thinking about this person when I wrote this list. This was directed towards anybody. I was like, yo, she gotta be clean. She gotta be responsible. She gotta have goals. She gotta, you know what I'm saying? All these great things. Very specific. I'm not gonna get too in-depth about that. And then I tore up the piece of paper and threw it out. And, one day I'm sitting on my couch, okay, kid you not, I'm watching a movie with my dad. I think we were watching Ace Ventura, Pet Detective or some shit. God, Jim Carrey's a fucking funny man. And sitting there, and I swear to God, man, I can't make this shit up. It's like a thunderbolt. It's like a lightning bolt hit the top of my head, the screen of my mind. It was a complete image of her Snapchat name, and I instantly knew who it was. I said to myself, in my mind, I was like, holy shit, that's her. That's her. And I went to grab my phone from my room. I was like, yo, Dad, Pops, I gotta, give me a second. And I added her on Snapchat. She added me back in less than 30 seconds. I kid you not, less than 30 seconds. And I immediately seen her name is typing. And I was like, oh my God, I'm feeling the butterflies. I'm feeling good. we start talking, right? I was like, you know, fuck, I'm gonna send her a message. I was like, yo, long time no see, right? And we start talking, guys, I kid you not. It's as if the time that we spent apart, it's like it wasn't there at all. That's why I keep stressing to you guys that it doesn't matter how long it may take. It doesn't matter if it takes 4 months or if it takes 8 months or a year. Everything happens for a reason, and it happens in your best interest. I promise you that. So just chill. Just chill and live your life. Just do what you feel you need to do, and just relax and vibe out and have fun. It's fine. When we started talking again, I got a completely new version of her. It was a better version. It was like the version that I fell in love with initially times 10, okay? And, you know, I found out that she told me when we were talking that day, she's like, oh yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend a week ago, okay? And you were the first fucking person that I thought about, okay? I'm sitting there, I'm like, holy fuck, you know? And, yeah, that's how I ended up manifesting her back into my life. It was a very natural, spontaneous, beautiful, beautiful thing. Beautiful, you know, kind of, process. Looking back, what I did personally, as I set some intentions, you know, I just decided that this is what I'm going to experience by any means necessary. And I guess I did the little scripting too. I think that had something to do with it, because when she came back in and we started talking again through texting, I noticed that she was fitting every single quality that I wrote on that list down to a T, okay? And it is absolutely powerful. So, what a mouthful. This is a little bit longer of a video, but, you know, I wanted to really get in-depth about it. You know, the thing is, guys, it really is simple, okay? We make this process very complex, I feel like. And the thing is, if you can manifest someone one time, then you can absolutely do it again, okay? So never allow someone to tell you that you can't manifest a person. Never feel like that you can't manifest a person. You can. I'm the proof. I'm the proof. And if you're seeing this video right now, you know, maybe this might be some clarification in your own life. Maybe it's something you manifested. Maybe, I don't know. But, you know, much love and peace, guys. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Everything's falling into place. It's completely fine. I promise you that. So much love and peace, guys. Have a beautiful, 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 prosperous day. And, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Until next time. Peace.